How you doing, guys? Go TCG here, and today I'm gonna bring you a little bit of a different video for sure. This is not gonna be a deck profile or anything. This is just websites that I have used in the past and I have bought from them in the past, and I really want to review them in case you are looking for things in particular or something specific. So yeah, anyways, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. I kind of want to give them a review and kind of want to review them with my opinions for sure, and express and say some of my experience with the website. But yeah, other than that, obviously I will be as transparent as possible, and I will say whatever I feel in the way that, you know, things that they could change in the past and all the stuff, and all the good things and the bad, so you can kind of have everything into consideration. But yeah, anyways, starting off with your playmat. Self-explanatory. They just make custom playmats. You can see here, create your own custom playmats, and they have different ones, even custom sleeves and other stuff. I've only seen the custom playmats because I have bought from them only the playmats, and so on and so forth. And yeah, you can see some of the reviews. They have plenty, and you probably have seen the ads on YouTube that they have. This is probably the best playmat you can buy and all this stuff. And well, to be honest, for what you're paying, it's pretty much your best deal. You really can't go wrong for sure. Obviously, some of the playmats might be a little bit out of some people's reach, but I feel like $30 for a custom playmat is not that bad. I think they have two-player playmat for if I'm not mistaken, where is it, for $70. They do have two-player playmats. They are amazing for sure. Obviously, you have to upload your image, and that's where the tricky part comes into play, when you have to upload your own image, because that's where I had my own little problem that I stumbled with them. Probably a misunderstanding for me, but yeah, I bought custom cloth playmat. It's a two-player playmat. I will show you know, the review, doing a little bit of an unboxing for sure, because they were very kind and they treated me like a king, and I feel bad for the review that I left them. Obviously, I left the review because I really didn't I felt frustrated, the fact that I really wanted my playmat to be you know, how I wanted it, and you know, when it arrived, it was a little bit different, and I will explain it once I show you the kind of like the unboxing type thing. But other than that, their customer service is amazing. Like I said, they treat me like a king. They should not have treated me like that. They gave me a partial refund for the order, and offered me to send me the actual playmat. So the only thing that happened is that, sadly, when they did the reshipment, for what I understand and what they said, is that when they went to the editors, the editors forgot to change the one thing that I asked for. That was removing some white edges and some white borders that I will show you here in a second. So they shipped me the pack. Like I said, they treated me like a king. They shouldn't even had to reship the package 3 times, you know. But they are amazing. From this 2 reviews were mine, and I feel bad. If I can change the reviews, I'll definitely do them for sure. But at least from my experience from the cloth playmat, I can't talk from the rubber ones. It is pretty good for the price. It's amazing. You can also have stitch edging, premium editing, and even put the card zones depending on the game that you want to play. You pay with PayPal, and if I'm not mistaken, it appears in the shop app. If you have the shop app, you can track that, and it's amazing, to be honest. Like I said, they are amazing. The customer service is amazing. I will only for that misunderstanding was the one thing that kind of like messed me up, and the misunderstanding is the following. Here you can see you can upload an image from any of this here. I'll probably do a little bit of a cut because I am not sure if my files will appear. While it's up, while the picture is uploading, the website has like a margin of error, or a margin that the playmat could get cut in those edges, and that's probably the part that I misunderstand, and I feel bad. I feel like it shouldn't that shouldn't happen for sure. So it's a misunderstanding from my part and a misunderstanding from their part or so, but I do blame it on myself. So yeah, so when you upload the image, you get this, that the blue boxing here says that this will get cut and might get cut. So at least from my understanding, I really did not want the picture to get cut. So what I did is that I uploaded, I went on Photoshop and kind of like edited the image a little bit, to the point that I really wanted to guarantee that the image was gonna get cut. So here, let me wait for the image to get cut. Sorry, to the image to appear. Because I really wanted to have the as much of the image as possible without having to cut anything. As you can see here, this is the second attempt at my image, but you can see here, not much gets cut for sure. And now once I show the unboxing, you will see what happened, and the reason why I was a little bit upset. You can even go into the reviews, or I can even put them in here, and you can kind of see what happened for sure. You can see the white in here, it fits into the blue box. So I was expecting it to get cut. Sadly, it did not get cut. So, and that was the misunderstanding, the reason why I went a little bit angry, and I'm just gonna leave a 2-star review. But yeah, other than that, I feel like it's perfect. Obviously my unboxing will probably explain a little bit more. I really like it, and I'm definitely going to give this website a 5 stars for sure, because I really like how they treated me. At least for me, the customer service was pretty amazing, and all the stuff, and they treated me like a king. They shouldn't, to be honest, and I will be sorry, and I feel sorry for the way I reacted for sure. And if I can change the reviews, I will definitely do. So if you want a custom playmats, hashtag not sponsored, you can go ahead and go into your playmat and get yourself a custom playmat for sure. I'll put all the websites I review in here in the description, so you can go ahead and get whatever, see it for yourself. But yeah, anyways, that's it for your playmats. Obviously, I'm gonna do the unboxing now and enjoy the other websites. I have got these two are reshipments from them, because they messed up my first order and all the stuff. Now, from my experience and everything, I really want to say that it was a little bit tedious and it was a little bit annoying for sure, but I kind of really want to express, like, I have to give them respect and have to give them credit on how they handle the situation. Let me move this over here. This is a cloth playmat. I'm a big fan of cloth playmats and all the stuff, so one customized by myself without breaking the bank was one of the options that I really want to go, especially now since I didn't know what art to go with. So you probably have seen the ads everywhere and all that stuff, so it's pretty cool and all. So I decided to give them a try. The first time, I got this playmat. It's the one that you see in the background, and it's a double-sided, so it's pretty good. It's a cloth playmat. Not much we can say, but originally, as you can see, some of the edges in here, they are straight. Why? Because I'll probably put the picture in somewhere in here. This is how I received the order. Because originally, when you upload and submit the image, they have like a margin that will get cut, and I really didn't want my image to get cut. So I edited the image and put some white into it, so it will get cut, because the website says that there was a margin that was gonna get cut. So yeah, obviously this was the first one. I cut it with my fabric scissors, and all the stuff wasn't the best clean for sure. You can see here there was a little bit of a bump and all the stuff, and obviously I did contact them and leave them like a little bit of a bad review, because I was a little bit salty for sure, especially putting a lot of effort into the picture and all the stuff. So yeah, the thing is that they offered me a partial refund, and I accepted the partial refund. To be honest, I really didn't mind. But they were very kind to re-ship the order again. So they did indeed reship the order 2 times. Now the reason why they sent me 2 is because they did a little bit of a fuck up the second time they shipped it, and this is probably going to be it. So here you go. So here we go. Obviously everything comes in a very nice box. I really like the box. The first one didn't have the your playmat in there, so yeah, this is how the playmat originally arrived. You can see here it is pretty big. It is pretty big, and you can see here the white margin in here. Obviously this one apparently didn't got even cut or folded correctly, but you can kind of see the extra margin, the white extra parting here. But the fabric by itself is pretty good. Obviously with time it will probably decay. You could the more you use it, the more like it feels a little bit weird compared to this one that I have been using. This one, and even the color is a little bit different for sure. Now that I'm looking at it, I didn't notice that this one feels a little bit better, a little bit more high quality. Actually, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm reviewing it, it is even better. You can move this here and move this here, and you can kind of like see the difference between one and the other one for sure. But obviously this one I have used it a couple of times, but you can kind of see the difference for sure. But obviously I got this margin, the extra one that it was supposed to get cut. I was a little bit sad and bummed out for sure, but really didn't even mind, to be honest. By itself the playmat looked pretty good, so yeah, they really didn't have to do it. Obviously I do have to change the reviews because they did send me a third one that this one I haven't really seen. This one is literally the one. It is just it without the white edges. So it is. I'm impressed, to be honest. The fact that they really went to the struggle, and I have to give them credit, to be honest. Not every company will go through the struggle of reshipping, and you can kind of see the difference between this is the second one they send. It's kind of like the same one and the first one. It is it feels different for sure. It feels like a different fabric that they use, a different material for sure. This one feels a little bit like better, a little bit harder for sure, and the fabric feels a little bit more like better. I can kind of like scratch it, not like this one that I can scratch it and you can kind of see sometimes the inner parts of it. So obviously they bumped up their game for sure, and obviously I do want to apologize to them and all the stuff. So I really recommend them, at least from Cloth Playmats. And if they want they also sell rubber playmats, so you can give them a try. Obviously all the websites that I'll be reviewing will be in the description below, so you can give them a try. Obviously they're not sponsoring me, but I really feel like I wanted to do this, especially since they went through the struggle of sending me an actual good copy of it. So they went to the struggle of sending me the one that I was actually asking for. So that's something that I really appreciated, and I feel like I didn't deserve that treatment for sure. But obviously 5-star reviews for myself, so if I can edit it and all the stuff, I will definitely be gladly to do it. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this for the my playmat, your playmat, or I don't remember their website. But yeah, anyways, moving on to the other websites. Alright, the other website that I really wanted to review, I really like this one. I have bought from them in the past a lot. And I do have plenty of good reviews for them. It's Ideal 808. This is a store that is located in Hawaii. They are pretty good and pretty amazing, and they have plenty of products for sure. Obviously you can see here they have Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Cardfight, Vanguard, Magic the Gathering, so on and so forth. The only thing that they don't have is Shadowverse Evolve. Obviously Shadowverse Evolve is not a game for everybody and in the current state, but not every storefront wants to kind of like sell it. But when it comes to Vanguard, usually this is the place where I come and buy I go and buy either singles or sealed product, at least mainly for pre-orders. This is where the place where I buy the stride decks when they come out, the premium stride decks. They do have them for pretty good deals, and they are very punctual when it comes to their shipping. You know, you will receive the package the same day you buy it, for sure. So it is not every single time. From all the times that I bought from them, only one time it was the Chronojet one that arrived 1 day late. But other than that, it's understandable. So, but if you pre-order from them, just expect that you will get the product on the release date, and it's pretty good. The other thing is that they also have singles, and they also have a storefront on TCG Player. So if you see them on TCG Player, they are trusted. You could go ahead and buy from them, and they are pretty good. Like I said, I really like this website when it comes to sealed product and pre-orders. But obviously there are plenty of others, but in case any other gets sold, have product out of stock, that Ideal is a good website that you can count on, and so on and so forth. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do have all the other sealed product, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let me browse really quick the Cardfight Vanguard section for them. You can see here they also have bundles. For example, they get that 10 boxes plus bonuses, and so on and so forth. You can see here some of the stride deck sets, and so on and so forth. Some boxes, and yeah, like I said, it is pretty good. I really recommend buying from them if you're looking to buy stuff, especially sealed product, for sure. They even have like some of the old boxes in there, and some of the old structure decks, the freaking Overlord legend deck in there. So yeah, they are pretty good for sure. Like I said, I really recommend that. I really like buying from them when I need something singles wise. When it's pretty good, because yeah, they have a storefront on TCG Player, but yeah, they are pretty trusted. The communication is pretty amazing. One experience that I had one time, they shipped me the wrong card one time, and I contacted them, and they said that if I returned the card, they were gonna give me a $5 credit for the inconvenience, and they were gonna ship me the correct card. The other thing on top of that is that they paid for the shipping and all the stuff. At least that happened way too long ago. By way too long ago, probably 2017, 2018. So yeah, they are pretty amazing. I really like their customer service, and yeah, that's it. I really can't say much about Ideal other than it is pretty good, and I recommend it if you wanted to buy some Cardfight Vanguard product. Same with Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, anyways, moving up with the other website. Alright, finally for this video, so I don't make it long enough that it is, it's 50 cards. 50 cards, you probably have seen them from time to time. I think they even have a YouTube channel, and they have a pretty good, you will see them a lot online, when it comes to Twitter and Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. You will probably see them promoting their website and selling their product. Now, they are pretty good. Obviously, they have their ups and downs. This is kind of like a recent store, for if I'm not mistaken. I think they made this website like a year ago, so it's only like a year old. This is the new redesign. It looks amazing for sure compared to the old one, and they are pretty good. The only downside that I will say that I feel like they should work on it a little bit is the customer support. Sometimes they take a little bit longer to reply. Sometimes I send them an email, something like I forgot to change my address, and all the stuff, and they take a couple of days to reply, and it's a little bit annoying. At least that's the only thing, in case that you kind of fucked up and need to either cancel the order to put the new address, or just tell them to change the address. Sometimes they will not read that, and they will just go ahead and ship you the order. And that's kind of like the only downside that I have for the website. Other than that, everything else is perfect. 50 cards is pretty good. The prices are pretty freaking good. all the things that they sell. They even sell some pre-built decks. For example, in here, let's go into the Card Fight Vanguard one, custom pre-built decks. You can kind of see here they have plenty of decks, so if you want to just grab a deck to start learning how to play Vanguard, some of them are pretty good, and you can see the deck list for sure. Here you can see, let's go into the Messiah one. You can click on that, go into the deck listing here. I don't know why my website's a little bit laggy, but you can see here they can show you an entire deck list. Obviously you can change a couple of things, for example just getting rid of the draw, putting like the effect draws or some effect draw fronts, and you know, getting Elementaria or something else, but this is basically the Stride deck, but obviously with some extra other stuff, for sure. And it's pretty good, just for starters. This is pretty freaking good. They don't have the order, obviously, but it's something good to start playing the game. So if you want to hop on Vanguard, they have some pre-built decks. I'm not sure if they have the same for Shadowverse. Let's give it a quick look, because if they do, it is pretty good. By the looks of it, they kind of do. You can see here Forestcraft and Abysscraft. They kind of have like a little bit of a collection in there. But yeah, they are pretty good. At least for me, I really like buying sealed product from them. Especially for Shadowverse, since Ideal doesn't have it. And you can see here they also sell cases. So I have bought plenty of cases from them in the past. I did bought a case for Uma and a case for Bahamut when it came out last year, and they arrive on time. The only thing that was a little bit of a misunderstanding is that Reign of Bahamut had a second printing, and by mistake I bought the second printing, and I was a little bit upset over it. But other than that, everything arrived on time. I really can't say much. And when I did bought the case for set 5 from them, it arrived a couple days later for sure, but yet again, for the prices, it really doesn't matter for sure. So yeah, you can see here they have cases for even upcoming sets. For example, set 7, $850 for 20 boxes is not that bad. They even have pretty good deals, so if you buy multiple boxes, you even get some pretty good deals. For example, let's say I want to buy boxes from set 6. They have them in discounts. You can kind of see here $60 for each box, but if you buy multiples, you get discounted, some of them. And they also have promo codes. Promo codes are pretty good. They promote they do put those promo codes on their websites from time to time, and it's pretty good, and they will make you save a shit ton of money. So yeah, you can see here they even have other products, card sleeves and all the stuff, and for the card sleeve, if I'm not mistaken, they are pretty good in price for sure, especially some of the older ones. You can see here even Grand Prix ones for $18. That's pretty good. I've seen a couple people selling the Grand Prix sleeves for pretty expensive. Obviously it depends on what it will be. You have waifu taxes, you have to consider that. You can see here even bundles in here, Misaki and the Tsukuyomi for $38. Some of the Vanguard ones are a little bit hard to come by, so you know, knowing that there are some websites that have them, it's pretty good. And even older ones, and even the Shara ones look amazing. You probably have seen some of my decks having some of the Shara ones, but yeah, so you have another option, so you don't have to go into eBay to buy them. They even have Grand Prix playmats. I didn't notice that, so that is pretty good, and they are pretty affordable, not gonna lie. Like I've seen people selling the freaking Grand Prix playmats for hundreds of dollars, and you can see here at least a website has it for like $50 for sure. And you can see here all the other sleeves, they all look pretty good, and for the price it is actually pretty good for sure. Here you can see 12, 13, so on and so forth, some of the Shara ones, some of the Bushiroad official ones, and so on and so forth. You can they have plenty at least for now, but yeah, other than that, I feel like I already covered everything from them. Like I said, they do have sealed product for sure. Probably in the future I might buy the Lukier, sorry, not the Lukier, the Night Rose and Hari decks from them for sure, because I really trust them and I really like them. Obviously the promo codes are pretty good, and yeah, just for the customer service, that is it takes a little bit while to answer. I will probably just take 1 star from them. So, but other than that, 50 cards is a pretty freaking good website. I'll probably give it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's pretty good. If they fix that, it's pretty good. If not, sometimes they will not even bother. You don't have to bother if contacting if you're not as stupid as me, that sometimes I fucked up with my address. Oh yeah, and the other thing that I wanted to know, that I wanted to mention, they also do pre-orders for singles. I remember buying some of the Saragons from them for a pretty good price. That's the other thing they have. And they also have a storefront on TCG Player. So if you see them on TCG Player, they are pretty trusted. Sometimes some of the prices are a little bit inflated, but other than that, if you see them on TCG Player, just as a heads up, they are trusted, so you could go ahead and buy from them. If not, you can go into the website, use their promo code if they have a promo code. Obviously, you can see here they Facebook, YouTube, they even have a Discord, Twitter, and TikTok, so you can go ahead and follow them and stay up to date with all their stuff. But yeah, obviously they're not sponsoring me, but they are pretty freaking good, and those are pretty much all the websites that I have bought in the past, and I know that they are trusted. So in case you're skeptical and you don't want to get scammed or anything, you could just always go into those websites for sure that I have reviewed for now. And if I find some in the future, for sure, other than TCG Player and eBay or whatever, I'll probably do another video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you find this video informative, and I hope I explain myself without being too rude or stuff. I just wanted to be as transparent as possible. Other than that, all the websites that I'm reviewing here are pretty freaking good, and I really recommend you guys buying from them and supporting them for sure. So yeah, anyways guys, that's it. Thanks for watching, and peace.